Hello there. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dick Tickleton here with a special report of Dickies Quickies. Today I am joined by Mr. Robert Dayknob, who has an exciting announcement to share not only with me, but to all you beautiful viewers at home. Mr. Dayknob, please take it away. Tell us more.
Well, thanks a lot, Dick. I really appreciate you having me on your show, and I'm very excited to let you and the world know about the restaurant that I'm going to be bringing to Los Santos. And to let you know that story, I got to tell you about a woman named Karen Ina. Now, I grew up in a small county in the Midwest, the Bible Belt, called Wanker County. And I had a mother and father who not only loved me, but were madly in love with each other. You could tell by the way they looked in each other's eyes that they were just each other's world. In fact, that they couldn't keep their hands off of each other. Uh, One day when they were out in public, they decided to run off into a cornfield and express their love for each other through lovemaking. They were so enthralled in their passion for each other that they didn't notice the combine that was coming up upon them, and the combine operator didn't see them until it was too late. I lost my parents that day, but I do take solace in the fact that they went quickly and they went out in each other's arms, making love.
I
Now,
am so sorry for your loss, Mr. Dayknob. That sounds so tragic.
yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now, it was decided since my grandma Ina, Karen Ina, as the world knows her, lived in Wanker County, that I would live with her. And what can I say about Grandma Ina, except for she was the meanest, coldest hearted bitch this world has ever seen. She derived sheer pleasure out of causing public scenes, berating people for so much as a glance in her general direction. People would run across the street at the sight of her just to avoid having to deal with her wrath. Grandma Ina did have one redeeming quality, and that's that she was blessed by the hand of God Himself with the ability to make the most incredible vegetarian dishes the world has ever seen. And that's why I came to this city, because I want to bring her vegetarian dishes to the city so people will remember Grandma Ina not for the evil mean bitch Karen Ina was known as, but for Grandma Ina and the incredible vegetarian dishes that she made. You know, it's really funny because even though people hated and despised her, they would line up and wait in line for hours just for an opportunity to eat her vegetarian dishes. And the fact that I lived in the Midwest, the Bible Belt, where, cow is king, and you were pretty much run out of town and considered a hippie communist if you were a vegetarian, those same people were the same people that would line up and wait for her delicious food. Now, Grandma Ina passed 3 years ago,
I'm so
and
sorry to hear that.
yeah,
May she rest
well,
in peace.
yeah, finally. And when she passed, she would have had millions of dollars from all the sales she made about on her vegetarian dishes.
Wow.
But she spent every penny buying the square in the county, the main square, and had a giant statue erected with her bent over and flipping the bird, telling the world to fuck off and kiss her ass.
Oh,
She,
geez, what a legacy to
yeah,
leave behind.
yeah. She did, however, leave me with all of her vegetarian recipes. And I really couldn't decide what I wanted to do with it for a few years. And one thing I noticed when I would walk through the town, I would see other people kind of acting like Grandma Ina would in public. And I would hear people say, "Oh, that person's a real Karen Ina." And I thought,
Oh,
"Oh no, this isn't good." And when I really got worried was I was in a neighboring county and saw someone acting like, Grandma Ina did in public, and I
uh-huh.
heard them say, "Oh, there's a real Karen Ina." And I thought, these kind of things have a tendency to metastasize, and 30, 40, 50 years from now, anytime anybody across the country would act like that, they might call them a Karen Ina, and I just couldn't see that happen to the Ina name. So, which is why I wanted to come to a big city just like Los Santos and open up a restaurant and name it after Grandma Ina. So, the world would remember her for her one good quality instead of the evil, cold hearted bitch she was. Which is why I come to Los Santos and I want to name the restaurant after her and call it Veginas.
Wow, what a way to honor the legacy of Grandma Ina.
Yes.
Definitely a catching name that anyone could really get behind, I'm sure. Uh,
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Dayknob.
Sure.
You alluded to the fact that you have all of her vegetarian recipes. Would you be willing to maybe give us a glimpse into one of the items that you may have available on your menu?
Well, certainly. In fact, I'm going to tell you about all 6 items that are going to be on the menu.
Oh, how wonderful!
Yeah. In fact, actually, you know how any successful restaurant needs a signature item on it, and I fully expect this item to be the signature item for the restaurant. In fact, I expect it to be probably 75 to 80% of my total sales because it was just so that popular. And while I can't go into all the ingredients in it because
Trade
it's a
secrets, I
obviously
get it.
secret,
I
yeah,
get it.
I can't tell you that the main ingredient and how it became so special is Grandma Ina would take dill seed and she would grind them up into a fine powder, and then
Okay.
she would mix it in with the dough before she would bake the dough, and it made the most incredible dildo sub that you had ever tasted. So that's going to be my signature item. You know, it's going to be like a vagina home of the foot long dildo. Now, the dildo sub will come in 2 sizes. It'll come in the original, 12-inch foot long, and we'll also have the male foot long sub, which is actually only 6 inches.
Oh, well, very good to make sure you're getting different varieties out there for people of different appetites. But
Yeah,
it sounds like it's going to be a hard favorite of everyone in town. I could tell you that sounds like a delicious combination.
without a doubt. Now, I will have a side item that will go along with the dildo sub, and what that is sautéed mushrooms with a delicious white cream sauce to dip the sautéed mushrooms in.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
Yeah, they're called knob bobbers.
Knob bobbers. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Those are going to be a hit. I can already tell. I'm going to be stuffing them down my throat.
Yeah, yeah, I can. Yeah, most people do. Just jam them right down. I'm also going to obviously have a salad on the menu. Now, at the moment, I'm having a little trouble on the island finding the main ingredient for the salad, but I am still searching. It's a delicious kumquat salad.
I see. Well, maybe if any of our viewers out there are listening and have any information on where the kumquat is grown, please contact Mr. Dayknob so we can get this on the menu as soon as possible.
Yes, exactly. Now, a couple of the dessert items I'm planning on having is a cream pie and a delicious moist muffin.
Oh, those are so filling.
Yes. Now, the one thing that's going to separate my restaurant from most other restaurants, um, I don't know if you have any friends that are vegetarians when they go out to a restaurant and most restaurants don't have a vegetarian menu, and it's really awkward for that person to go to a regular restaurant and not being able to order a vegetarian
Uh
dish.
huh. Uh huh.
Just like that, it would be really awkward to come to a vegetarian restaurant and not be a vegetarian, and have to order strictly vegetarian food.
That's true.
So I am going to have one meat item on the menu just for that purpose, and you know it could be a very popular item also. And what I decided to do is I decided to take the breast meat of chicken and make a type of chicken nugget, you might say. But I
Okay.
wanted to ensure that I didn't get any copyright infringements or sued for using the word chicken nugget. So I had to come up with my own design and name for the item. So I decided instead of a nugget, I would have my chicken made in a ring form, and so it'd be a chicken ring. But I obviously can't use chicken because I'm afraid of once again a copyright and being sued. So I had to come up with my own name, instead of chicken. And what's another name for chicken but a cock? So I came up with cock rings.
Oh, that's smart. Very good. You got to play the legal game when you're going about these menu items. So I think you're on the right path with that one. That'll probably be a big hit for all the meat lovers out in town.
Yep, exactly, exactly. And as far as the hours of operation and when I want to run my restaurant, I always told myself if I was ever lucky enough to have a vagina, that thing would be open 24/7 and anybody could come in at any time they want.
That's spectacular. It doesn't seem like there are many vegan options available here in Los Santos. So not only to open one, but to keep it open 24/7, that's something, I think that's unheard of.
And not only that, I mean, as far as my dream, I would love to see vagina spread all across the island. I'd love to see an open vagina on every street corner.
Well, in the future, I'm sure that may be the case. This is sounding to be one of the biggest up and coming restaurants the Los Santos ever seen, in my opinion, personally.
Well, I certainly hope so. And I just want to say that, our mission statement is what we're going to strive for with every customer that we serve is that when you come in a vagina, you're going to be satisfied.
What a tagline. I think that says it all right there, without a doubt. Now, I have a separate question for you, more so on the business side of things. Is this an endeavor that you're taking on alone, or do you have any investors involved in said endeavor?
No, I am the lone sole owner.
So this is truly a passion project from your young days down in Wanker County, trying to redeem the name of Grandma Ina at Veginas. I love it, sir. I love
Yep.
it. And you know what? You took me down by the location that you have planned for opening this up. What a convenient location that is, down westbound on Eclipse Boulevard in West Vinewood, down the street from the Up and Adam. Can you tell us a little bit about purchasing that location?
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful location. It's in my mind, the most beautiful location in the city. And I bought it not only for the restaurant itself, but I bought it because I want it to be a place where everyone feels welcome. I want it to be a place where everyone in the city knows there's always going to be someone there. I bought it so local artists can come in and show their talents, and so the city can see how talented the people in the city are. I bought it so people can have receptions and birthday parties and private events. Basically, it's just going to be a place that the whole community can feel welcome and enjoyed, and because there's nothing that you feel warmer in than a vagina in my mind.
No, and I'm sure you're going to create such a hospitable environment. Everyone's going to come in there and they're just going to want to stay for as long as they can, eat up all the good stuff and, really make it their new home here in Los Santos.
The one thing I need from the people of the city, and hopefully the people out in the crowd watching this right now, is I need to get some signatures on a petition that says that if you could eat anywhere in the city, where would you rather eat? And I hope you're going to say that you'd rather eat at a vagina. I know I certainly would rather eat at a vagina right now than any other place in the city. And I'm just asking to sign that petition so we can show the government and the city, just how excited you are to eat at a vagina.
Well, to all our viewers out there, if you're not convinced about eating at a vagina, then I don't know what else is going to convince you. I guarantee you, right after this interview is over, I'm putting my pen to paper and I'm signing that petition because we need this open as soon as possible. I think I might go vegan.
Sounds great. You don't have to though. Not
You
asking
don't have
anybody.
to.
Not asking anyone to go strictly vegan, but it's always nice to have some vagina every once in a while.
Absolutely. Well, Mr. Dayknob, are there any closing thoughts you have here? Anything else you'd like to share with us about the business or the history behind the business? More about Grandma Ina, perhaps?
Well, I mean, I don't know what else could be side beside with about Grandma Ina that she's probably burning in hell right now, but she got what she deserved. But I do appreciate that she took me in.
Well, what a saint she is because she let us be blessed in your presence, Mr. Dayknob, and I think this city is going to only benefit from the vagina. Everyone's going to be inside there. They're going to feel warmed up, and it's going to be an excellent time for all that come. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a special report with Dickies Quickies. Once again, I've been Dick Tickleton. A special, special thank you to Mr. Robert Dayknob. And please get out there and sign that petition. Let's open vaginas. Thank you very much, and stay fly, Los Santos.